So one of you had a question a couple of days back. So the person was traveling on a flight and decided to have a glass of wine. Had a glass of wine, and after that decided to meditate. Okay. So meditating after a glass of wine, and suddenly, the person started feeling a lot of experiences, and body started sweating, and so the question is whether is it good to meditate after having wine or not, or any type of alcohol. Okay. Meditating after having any of these substances is a bad idea. Okay. Because what happens is that during meditation, you have to be 100% aware of what is happening. You have to be alert. Meditation is, if you're really meditating, you have to be alert. You have to understand what is happening within you. That alertness has to be there. What happens when you drink? Your senses are dulled. Alertness is not there. Alright? And then what happens is that your subconscious starts acting up. So whatever you have in your, you want to do in your subconscious mind, everything starts coming out. Okay? You start hallucinating. So you're meditating, or you're thinking that you're meditating, but you're actually hallucinating. And sometimes it can be quite dangerous also. So what happens is that, you're facing certain problems in life, right? And then you get into this altered state of consciousness by drinking. Sometimes it is drugs also. Okay, some people get ganja and cannabis, and they have that and then meditate. Okay, so that is even more worse. Some people have mushrooms. There are certain special type of mushrooms. Okay, all of this, what happens is that you start hallucinating. Okay, and in that state of mind, you might actually think that you are getting some insight, right? Intuition, insight. So let's say you're facing a problem and you have been looking for a solution for that problem for a long time. And after having cannabis or drinking or having these mushrooms, you suddenly feel that, yes, I have got the answer to that problem. This is the way. Okay, that is, I have got clarity of mind, I have got clarity of thought. But sometimes it is just hallucination. Most likely, more than 90% of the time, it is hallucination. And then, because you feel as if, that is your, you got it through meditation. It is some kind of a divine intervention, and then you go through that path. So, in this altered state of mind, you get a resolution to your problem, and then you decide to take that path, and that path will probably lead to your total destruction. Okay, but you honestly believe that that path is the right way. Why? Because you got it while meditation, right? There are so many instances, so many instances of this. Now, people make it very popular. What happens is that some people go and have these mushrooms and all that and have some experiences, and they got some ideas, Out of the 1,000 people who have these ideas, 2 or 3 might work. It is just a probability. Okay, 2 or 3 out of 1,000, probably it works. But these people go and talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. When they go and tell 10 people this, oh, I got this after having these mushrooms. I got this after having cannabis and meditating. Then you also want to do it. And then you go and do this. The amount of lives it has destroyed, nobody is talking about. Nobody will talk about the mistakes. Okay. So what I'm saying is that don't go in for all these, what you say is shortcuts. Yes, you will feel good temporarily. It is only temporary. But eventually it is going to result in your destruction. Your mind becomes addicted. You want to. Whenever you have problems, you want to have it. And then the problem is every day. Whenever you have a problem, you want to have mushrooms or cannabis or whatever. And then what happens is that the problem is every day. So then you have every day these things. The problems are not going away. You just feel as if the problem has gone away for some times because your mind is dulled and you are hallucinating. Right? You don't have to have any of this. Whether it is drinking or cannabis or mushrooms, you don't have to have any of this. If you are practicing the Kundalini meditation, which you are doing every day, eventually you will start getting that high just after meditation. Eventually you will start getting clarity of thought just after meditation. Right? High is one thing. Okay. High, okay, it's very comparable to the high you get after having cannabis or mushrooms or whatever. Right? It's very comparable. But the only thing here is that this high is not dependent on any external things. Right? And this high also gives you pure clarity of thought. It gives you intuition, not hallucination. The difference is one is intuition, the other one is hallucination. Okay, one is actually beneficial for your future. The other one is detrimental for your future. Right? But on the surface, both looks the same. Okay. So don't go in for all of this. Steady progress. Slow and steady. Don't go for shortcuts. Don't go for shortcuts. Right? Do it slow and steady. Okay, so this is what I wanted to